this is the Doctor continuing Civilization VII, aka the game with the most incredible chickens. And that's what we should be focused on. Not all the talk about balance or, you know, features missing or blah, blah, blah. Boring stuff. What we need to be focusing on is how incredible these chickens look on the farms. And how incredible this district that we built with a brickyard and a granary looks. You can see the granaries in the back. We can see the brickyard in the front. All these buildings where the people live, next to the palace. And yeah, it's incredible. It's too much for mere words to convey. Speaking of mere words to convey, we have a warrior, we have scouts. We have 2 more cities, a duelist, which has a fishing quay, a boat, a mine, and a scout we can use. Speaking of scouts, no, I'm just going to move the scout right now. Want to explore this tiny island near a duelist. And then I'm going to move our warrior actually towards the duelist because I'm worried that Xerxes, he's our most likely enemy early game. He denounced us, he hates us. Charlemagne, on the other hand, likes us, at least for now. And Napoleon, he settled a little close to us, but we have a lot of things going on. If I can send a trade route to him, it'll fix our relations. I also have La Libella to the east here that will expand as well. And the power of our civ is we want resources and we want them to slot into the capital. Or, well, other towns as well. And we get extra money from building on resources, so we can make a lot of gold and then just buy everything that we need. Okay, this scout in the south, I'm going to have you take a look near Champa. See if this is a city we might actually want to befriend. Try to convert them to a friendly city-state. Oh, that's the open ocean. Okay, so this scout has come back. Also need to try to find Napoleon's territory, so we can think about sending a trader out. So we have a scout that way. I'm not gonna try to scout this little island where Napoleon is. It's actually unhappy. You can see the city has a little unhappy sign on it. Why are you so unhappy, Napoleon? It's weird. Yeah, I should be capable of managing its own happiness. This scout's gonna go to the left and up, try to find his capital. It has to be over here because that's where his scout came from. So this scout is gonna maybe take a look, see if maybe there's a fishing village we can build in the future. Aksum. We're gonna start with a fishing quay because I really do need to get to the camels. And I need to be able to build my naval units. The other way is if I could get an urban district, which I can't on this farm, or maybe this desert here, then I can build a fishing quay on a coast tile. That could be okay too, but like I don't know when that's going to happen. Whereas if I build a fishing quay now, yeah, it's a floodplain, but we have plenty more floodplains we can get benefits out of. Floodplains, when they flood, you get extra resources, so it's really nice. Whereas if you build a building on it, it might get damaged, but we're just gonna take it. We're just gonna be okay with that. Building this fishing quay here will also expand it to this tile. This navigable river, which when we get that, we can get the camels, which will increase the number of resources we can have in the capital, which will be amazing. Plus, we get closer to the wines, which are good for celebrations, all good stuff. We have some money, but not enough to buy another building just yet. So we're gonna do next turn. Alright, diplomatic action. Napoleon's proposing a buff to our combat strength. I don't actually need to buff right now. Like, we're not really fighting just yet. I'll take the 2 gold per turn. Plus, I want to save my influence, so I'll just accept it. The combat stream could be good later on in the game. Another diplomatic action. Charlemagne proposing the same thing. I'm just also going to accept this. Got a lot of militaristic people around. Xerxes, I think, is the only one who's not militaristic. How do you tell? I think when you... One of these tells us... Pretty sure he's not militaristic. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Ooh, more territory down here. Scout's gonna take a look at this island. This scout's gonna keep going, as is this one. Go east. Researching writing. We have enough gold to buy our next building. I'm gonna buy the fishing koi. Maybe no, fishing is better because we're gonna fish. Buy the fishing koi on our new town, La Liba. Get it growing quicker. It's only +1 food now, but it's gonna scale. We can get this coast and then that fish. Plus, building it here gets us access to the elephants quicker. And we have plenty more gold, so we can buy more units. No issues. Okay, ooh, we found an independent people who's friendly, but we also found Persia. This is Moreau. It's a friendly village, meaning if we befriend it, it's way quicker to get them on our side. Persia also has a warrior here, which I am slightly concerned about. I'll be honest, more than slightly concerned about. But we can put our warrior in the city. We can always buy more warriors. They're not that expensive, I believe. They're only 120, so we should probably keep 120 go in reserve at all times. Only we had some allies, that would be great. I'm going to assume the AI in Civ 7 is incapable of like cross-highland invasions. Probably should have picked a different map if we want to play a serious military game, but I just want to try all the map types, you know. And I like the idea of building like a massive fleet at some point. We really want to be buddies with Napoleon because he's actually walled off our coastal axis here to the left, so our naval units can't travel between our settlements. You can get around that with open borders, of course, but that costs influence. Oh, Persia! This is a merchant. I see a merchant. That's his unit here. Maybe he's gonna trade with these independent people. No, he's doing something else. Not sure what. Don't see any other goodie huts, but I'm still gonna explore this way. See what else we can see. Okay, we're gonna grab the fish right away and a duelist, which should massively increase its growth, and I'm gonna keep the fish there. We want to grow this town as aggressively as possible. I see his warrior here causing trouble. I don't like that. Narrative choice: forbidden fruits. Lying in the bottom of the boat is an unusual fish, covering spines and inflated like a ball. The two fishermen consider it. The puffer fish is toxic, but it also looks strangely appetizing. Should we say people should not eat the puffer fish, or it can be cooked with careful methods? Well, I want that culture as quick as possible, so we're gonna eat the puffer fish. Trying to find Napoleon. Put our scout on this little island, and I'm gonna do a scan. Okay, not much to the right here. I might bring the scout down to explore in to the east of Champa. We'll see. We'll see.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
Yes, I don't like the look of that settler. Narrative choice, what do we got? Message to the future. Sage advises the incision of symbols into stone will communicate the greatness of Aksum to future generations. The inscription's content is hotly debated in the palace corridors. Soldiers push for their military prowess. Merchants request their economic success, and the sage suggests the piety of the people. We can get science, gold, or culture. I'm not ready to decide that yet. Xerxes is hostile. He is gonna get ready to invade us, I feel like. He's only got 2 warriors. We can fend that off. Land this scout here. A nice little jade island. We also see tundra. But this is gonna be like Napoleon's lands. I'm not confident that's the best place to build a city. Jade would be amazing, cause gold. Maybe you can build a city here and we can just trade for the jade. That would be ideal. Okay, science. We gotta get animal husbandry towards maybe irrigation to get settlement limit. Also, I need slingers to fight off any naval units that might come our way. And Aksum's gonna build a library or a dhow. Library is 300 gold. We can buy that in a few turns. A dhow is a trading unit. We want trading. I think I'm gonna build our unique naval unit, and I'm gonna buy the library with gold. Aksum has grown. Excellent. I want to get towards the camels. So we're going to build on top of the navigable river. Then we're going to be in range for those delicious camels. So fortify my warrior. Ooh, they've got a hostile slinger there. I don't want to fight that. We can avoid it. Where should I send this scout? Maybe down for now. I think I've technically cut Napoleon off. If his land's to the right, he could have another connection to his city, Chakalis, though. We don't know. We don't have enough information. Okay, choices. I don't know I want prosperity. I think I want either the science or the culture. Again, just getting the culture as quick as possible to get the special policy is very intriguing, very strong. Like we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7. Like we get so much extra culture so quick. I'm gonna do praise the divine and get our book of the Himyatis as quick as possible. Yep, Xerxes declared war on us. Yeah, that's open war details. That's fine. Alright, let's let it go. As expected, he declared war on us. The Deity AI does give a massive bonus to combat. He's landing another warrior here. So we're gonna have to purchase a second warrior. No suitable location to spawn or a slinger. Oh, right, we need animal husbandry for that. That's okay. I'm gonna do our explorations first. Oh, there's Xerxes' lands. Let's see if I can spy on his capital from here. 3 jade. This is actually a surprisingly good place for a city. I might actually send like unit here to build a city, just because the 3 jade in the capital would be busted in terms of gold income. Oh, our cultural exchange ended. It's tempting to be independent, but I think there's a good chance Napoleon might propose that again. I want to be able to support it to make sure we get that culture. Alright, so he's got a warrior on a floodplain. I believe we should have some special powers. So, +5 combat strength to all units in plains and deserts. Deity AI gets +8 combat strength, so that's an advantage for sure. But we will be able to compensate for that because of our flat plains. Too bad I don't have that military commander to gain us some experience, but it's okay. So our warrior is going to come up here, and we do have a benefit. He's defending on the river, so he is a little weaker. Gotta buy ourselves another warrior. Gonna fight here. Look at these units, right? These units have got what looks like kite shields and round shields and some swords. Some of them are duelists, apparently. And then our units all have clubs. So our two civilizations have very different weapons. He's got like cloth armor. We've got generally no armor. I hope we both have nimble. Otherwise, this is going to be a bloody battle. Bloody. We could support... I could support the war to try to tweak things in our favor, but I don't know I need to do that. Not yet, at any rate. Okay, he's trying to do an amphibious assault on our city, but that's generally a bad idea, as you can see. Okay, our unit is taking some damage here. Got a narrative choice. Driven by hunger and curiosity, the two fishermen miraculously devise a method of safely cooking puffer fish. We have gold. Like, I'll be able to buy another warrior here next turn. I don't need it right now. I'll do recipe as a local secret.
Its own history, and in both north and south, it will be a history of glory and dignity.
Excellent. Hold on. I'm not gonna do that just yet. I am going to now do our discipline civic, so we can get a commander to start gaining experience. One of our cities grew. That's Lalibela. And then grow in the middle of the ocean. Go towards that fish, 4 turns. And then our scout's gonna scan. On the hostile units here, there is a wreckage. If we could somehow sneak past all these hostile warriors, we get that. Okay, this warrior is taking a little damage. We're going to do a little swap here. And then hit him. Oh, he's on the river. Gonna heal up in the city. He's doing some damage to our to Aeolus here, but he should have a very, very hard time getting through those defenses. Gonna do a scan. We still don't see his capital. I might have to go here and scan. I do want to see where his capital is. This Napoleon might be to the east. We'll see. I might buy a naval unit to ward off the enemy here. Okay, we could get a codex or... So, satisfied at last, the writer sets down their quill. They have spent countless hours writing down words only to scratch them out and rewrite them. All will be worth it if just one reader finds joy in this text. I'm going to take this influence. Inspiration only strikes when it wills. That way I have enough to support like a cultural research if Napoleon proposes it. I'm going to use our influence to befriend Moreau here. They're a friendly city. It'll be way quicker to befriend them. They're a commercial city, you can tell by the gold here. And furthermore, they're close to Xerxes, so if they're our allies, we could draw some heat off us. Okay, ink on the page. A boom in manuscript production encourages Aksumites to weave tales of themselves. Scribes begin to lay down the deeds of their people so that their heroes might be remembered for centuries to come. New stories also emerge as Aksum grows, tales of adventure, riches, and conflict. That reminds me, when you research a civic, you can change your civics around. Or your policies around. So I'm getting rid of charismatic leader for may displease the people. +2 culture on resources on or adjacent to the coast. I'll keep tool making. I'd rather have that than 2 extra culture. So now our culture is like way up because of all of the resources we have near the coast. It's absolutely insane. And we're gonna get even more resources near the coast soon. And that will be all the culture we need to sustain ourselves. So what do we want in terms of attributes? So we have a choice between economic or culture. If we do culture, we just get a little more culture. We can get some wonder production. The 3rd tier is good, +1 culture and settlements for each resource assigned to them. But what do we get for economic? There's some good stuff on the 3rd tree. +2 go for every tech and civic masteries completing age. +2 go per age for every active trade route. +1 gold on resources in towns or +2 in towns on distant lands. That's all good stuff. Maybe we go, like, we double down on economics. So travelers' tales are both entertaining and informative. We got another narrative choice. Now that coins are in widespread use, Aksum's economy thrives, yet minting costs only rise, prompting speculation on the weight of the currency. Would lighter coins lead to better supplies or mere devaluation? We gotta maintain the original weight. Get that 100 science. We're gonna struggle with science.
Bird watches butterflies with envy.
Okay. Saw pit. Excellent. We have writing. Irrigation for that +1 settlement limit. Masonry is monument. Pyramids would be an absolutely insane wonder because we have so many rivers. But I don't know I can afford to do that. On the other hand, irrigation +1 settlement limit, I'm not going to build like settlement anytime soon. We gotta fend off Xerxes first. It's just these 3 a city right here with the fish and the dyes and the 3 jade would be so busted good. It might piss off Napoleon though. Oh, but it would be so good. I think I can afford to piss off Napoleon a little. Let's go for irrigation. Though Masonry also gives +1 production on mines and quarries, but we don't have that many mines and quarries. Economic. I don't have any masteries right now. But I will. And I do want to do the trade routes. I'll do the +2 gold per trade route. Because I want that +15% gold towards purchasing all settlements. That's going to be the main thing to get. Then we can just buy everything we need, literally. Probably buy a slinger here next turn. Okay, he tries to attack us, but he's not doing well. He's sending another warrior over. That's all fine. I might buy a naval unit. I'll save up to try to buy a naval unit, I think. Where is Napoleon's territory? I might have to sign open borders with Napoleon just to get our naval units like through. I'll hard build the library now and spend our money. It's a little less efficient to spend them on the units, but I don't know, I have a choice. So I'll build a library. And so library is a building that gets base 2 science, but it gets +1 science for each adjacent resource. And this farm here has access to both the mine and the iron. So if I build it here, I get 4 science, which is good. Plus, that farm gets replaced, and my villager is free to do something else. I could get the camels to assign more resources to the capital, but the capital has enough. I could get the iron. Iron gives infantry unit gain +1 combat strength. We are actively fighting. And the iron also gives 2 culture. I think I'll get the iron right away. I think that'll be a valuable addition. And then this warrior can heal a little. Let's get the gypsum. Buff the production in the capital even more. And get 2 more culture. Okay, our scouts not gonna survive these enemy warriors. Still don't see their capital, but they are potentially gonna send a lot of random like warriors our way. We're okay for now. We're okay for now. I want to buy a naval unit because naval supremacy is gonna be how we win this. Okay. Okay. This is a warrior. Again, we want to attack them while they're vulnerable on the river. Plus, purchasing these dhows, they have the advantage that not only are they good against their naval units, we can build trade routes with them. Respond to diplomatic action. This is what I was hoping for. Napoleon proposed cultural exchange. I will take that +6 culture. Alright. Well, Napoleon's not here to the right. He's probably to the left. How much is it to buy a settler? 360. That's... kind of don't want to kill these units until I get my commander to make sure they have experience, unless they're threatening something like critical. Oh, I'm gonna greed, man. I'm gonna greed. Build that settler, try to get it up here. Even if we don't get it, we have many other good choices for cities. But that jade is a little too tempting. Then I really need science. Okay, defenseless settlement. Our capital is supposedly defenseless. It's technically true, but nothing to worry about. Medeggio. So Medeggio, we found another hostile city-state. We don't know where they are, but they're nearby somewhere. And this continent to the south is very wide open. I assume Charlemagne's here somewhere. A lot has going on. So agenda of Charlemagne has changed. -10 because he wants celebrations and we don't have enough celebrations. Okay. Napoleon is friendly. War against mutual enemy. He's at war, Xerxes. Yes! Yes, game. You want me to win. I love it. Napoleon has declared war on Xerxes. I love it. I absolutely love it. The warrior is attacked. Again, I kind of want to wait. Like... to gain that experience. We could trade with this city. We're not allies. We could do open borders. It's only 20 influence. And it would make him like us more. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, that makes it so that we can look for a trading opportunity. Find his capital. And our other unit, I'm just gonna keep around to defend a duelist in case any other nonsense shows up. Oh, I can destroy their merchant. I didn't even see that. I can just do it next turn. We're not in a super rush. Mangrove forest would be perfect to do a scout. Okay, things are going well. Oh, he wants to cause trouble in my capital, huh? I can always buy a slinger whenever I feel like. Ooh, okay, there's his capital, Napoleon's capital, Athene. I'm sure it will be an amazing trade. Make trade route. Create a sea trade route to gain 2 resources present in the settlement. We'll get a sheep and a salt. Yes. And then now I can send my unit back. I should keep scouting this city in case there are more resources. I don't know if you can see the resources that are in the fog or not, but this is amazing. We're going to put a salt in our capital. And we've completed this thing called a milestone. So before we get too far, let's look at what that means. As I mentioned in the first video, Civ 7 has age progress. Like, there's 3 ages, and they're going to end after a certain amount of time. As you play, this progress is just going to go up gradually. We're already 22% through. But as you complete objectives, this is how you win. You make more progress. So there's 4 routes: culture, military, science, and economic. And we are clearly very strong on economics. The game even says we should study Code of Laws to unlock merchant units to establish trade routes. But our Civ has the special ability, this Dao unit, to establish trade routes even without the merchant. So that's good. And depending, the objective is to assign 20 resources to your settlement. And we assign 8. So we gain a economic legacy point for the next era. And we added 5 age progress for all players. And as we're going to work down this route, which we're clearly going to do, we need eventually 20 resources in the settlement. We will get more and more legacy points to buff our next civilization in the next age. So all you really need to know is this is like a victory tracker, and we want as many resources as possible. And there's four different ones, right? So culture, military, science. It'll probably be difficult. It should be basically impossible to go to like the max for all 4 as one civ. We should be able to get the economy to max. That's not going to be hard for our civ. But science, culture, and military might be a little tricky. Science, you have to get these things called codices, which are like great works, and realistically, it just means you have to do a lot of science, like have a lot of research. We're going to struggle a bit with that. Military, conquer cities. We might do that. Like, that could be possible. Culture, you have to build wonders. That might be very difficult for us. We don't have any buffs to building wonders. We don't have any, like, you can't buy them with gold. Otherwise, it would be, like, too busted, too good if you could buy them with gold. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. We can grow our town. Get another fish for La Libya, and I want the fish in there, so that city is gonna grow. We get iron and ivory, more culture. Like, I'm keeping pace in culture, or still last, but I'm very competitive with the other AIs on Deity. I'm actually shockingly competitive on science as well. Oh, there's a Champa village, Yali. I'll probably try to kill our scout. That's gonna suck, but it is what it is. Charlemagne, yes, I need to know where your capital is in case we do trading and all that. Okay, again, I don't actually want to kill his units just yet. I want to see if we can get some experience for it instead. Okay, can I can't destroy the merchant, really? Naval attack, coastal raid, add to army, make trade route. We might make a trade route with Moreau. I think I'll do this. Oh, maybe I'll do the scan over there. Yeah. Certainly an interesting map. You know, if we get these two elephants, no, the jade is just so much better. Oh, this city can get dye. Like you would get 6 resources up here. It's so busted strong. I have to get it. Kind of need to spy on Napoleon's settler, but up here, like, it's too good. Okay, and we'll purchase or buy another unit here. Alright, let's just go on to the next turn. Good. Xerxes is moving away. Actually, I'm very happy with that. Research collaboration has ended, so our research is a little lower. All these hostile galleys, there's no point in keeping the scout there. It's just gonna die. Send it back. Let's move our warrior out. Want to get that experience, if at all possible. Oh, this is like a tiny island. You know what? I think I'll just kill this galley here. This warrior. We don't get any experience, but that's okay. Narrative choice. Local leaders have heard the raucous cheers of the Dao's sailors at the defeat of their enemies and wish to build Daos of their own. Soon numerous engineers are requesting the Dao remaining port for a time be studied as a motto. Interesting. Plus 25% production towards these units is good. I just feel like we're gonna buy them with our like money. Ooh, there's another friendly village, Kerma, nearby. We should try to find them. Maybe befriend them. Yeah, I just feel like we're gonna buy a lot of these units. So maybe the gold would be better, but I'm gonna buy a slinger in the capital because once we get our commander next turn, start killing these warriors, gain some experience, and then we'll save up for like more buildings and stuff. Yeah, I want my scout to scout out Athens, Athene. Oh, there's a little sheep I forgot to put in a city. That's silly. I'll move. Oh, I can't do it. You can't assign resources until you require more. So I'm making like lots of these little mistakes, but they don't really matter. Not really. I do wish the game would warn you about these things, or at least have a setting for it. But that's like it's like a minor thing, minor quality of life enhancement. Okay, I'm gonna move our naval unit out. See if we can find some Xerxes things to plunder and so forth. Oh, this choice is so hard. 50 gold just isn't much, but I also don't see us like hard building that unit. That's like the biggest thing in my mind. I'm just not gonna hard build it. And I don't think there are policies that buff like naval unit construction. Not in this age. It's not until the next age. If it was like, if this was literally any other choice, if it was anything more general, I would probably pick this. But I'll take the 50 gold. It's just a little more useful. Okay, they're trying to heal.
Do nothing which is of
Not a
no
problem.
use.
Someone has built the wonder Great Steel. That is the wonder that we get a bonus to building, but not a big deal. It just gives you like some extra gold when you build another wonder in the city. So we have plenty of gold. Okay, we have our first commander. Excellent. Move the slinger up. I'm gonna start attacking their units. In fact, if his units are gonna take damage, that's even better. Charlemagne wants to do a research collaboration. Yes, I will support that, because our research sucks otherwise. Narrative choice. Ooh. I'll come back to that. Choose a civic. Let's do mysticism. I want this clan networks. +2 fooding all settlements will be really good too. Oh, we found another Civ Himiko. Well, we can't do a friendly greeting with her. So it's gotta be a neutral greeting. I think she likes culture and happiness. We have a lot of culture. I don't know about happiness. She is like really good at culture and science, as you can see. She only has one city right now, but she's doing well, even if just the one city. Right. This was the region of the galleys. Okay, I don't know what to do with that scout. Yeah, if we can get Moreau, all these extra like units are gonna be amazing for us, like in a war against Xerxes. Ooh, that is a lot of hostile units. There's La Venta, which is hostile. There's La Venta. I need to run. I would like to find Kerma because they're friendly with us. Or maybe I'll send some of my special naval units there. We'll see. Okay, our narrative choice. You can train a merchant. That just requires us to research Code of Laws, which probably do after this, honestly. Get a free merchant. Petra could be good for us as a wonder. But having a commander, free commander promotion is strong. We have to have a commander with 2 promotions. After we kill these units, we could always send our commander to take out Champa, which could get us the promotions. It's kind of a little weaker. It's just a free promotion. That's not like that amazing. We can get +1 culture in all settlements, but we have plenty of culture. I do quite like the idea of having 200 gold once we get Code of Laws. So I'll do that. More gold is quite valuable right now.
The essence of all beings is the earth. The earth water. The water plants. Plants man. And man speech.
The narrator is Gwendolyn Christie, Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones. Yeah, this location is busted good for our next city. Gotta do it. Okay, we got city growth. Let's go towards the cotton. Cotton's one of the better resources. It's not on the coast, but it's a very good resource. And then we can go towards this column down there. Okay, our city, it has grown to size 7, or not our city, our town, a duelist. And at this point, you can specialize the town. You can make it a fishing town. Or well, not just fishing town, but you got all these choices. So towns are not cities, as you can see, right? You can only buy stuff. You can't actually build, but it generates resources, and every production it has gets gold. So once it grows to a certain size, in this case size 7, what we can do is choose a specialization, and then the town will produce those extra yields, but then send all the excess food back to the capital to grow our capital. Growing our capital, of course, is a very good thing. Move our unit down. I want to go fight his Xerxes over there some more.
There is one tree that speaks only to the austere mountain heads, to the mindful wind and the watching stars.
Oh, Redwood Forest. We found a wonder, a natural wonder. I don't see realistically that we can get it as good as this is. It's on the continent with Xerxes and Napoleon, and I don't want to get in the middle of that nonsense. This also tells us Xerxes doesn't have anything on this coast, so I'm gonna recall I'll try to find someone to trade with. That's I do fear those locations are like too far to trade with, you know. Ooh. Definitely need more. You know what? Let's move our scout to the left. Need more scouts down here. We want to try to spy on Charlemagne's capital. So we're going to sit here and then do a search. Right. Hopefully Hamiko will propose some endeavors with us. We can just accept them. Okay. Text. Pyramids would be real interesting if we could build it. Like, it'd be objectively good wonder for us. The market is good because it increases the number of resources that may be assigned to a settlement. It also lets us do specialists, which increase our research and culture. That's like our one weakness. Our celebration's in 6 turns. It's +1 production on mines and quarries. I have 2 mines. It's okay. The thing is, the other oh no, Xerxes has a desert. I was like, the other AIs might not have a desert. I think you have to build the pyramids on top of deserts. Must be placed on a desert and adjacent to a navigable river. Oh, adjacent to a navigable river. That might actually be kind of rare. What does the pyramids do again? +1 gold and production on minor and navigable rivers, but it doesn't work on districts. So it would work on, well, we have so many rivers in our capital. Let's go for pyramids. I'm gonna try to build that. Time to celebration to do the buff to wonder construction. It is possible to get wonders even on Deity. See what we can to buff up the production even more. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Ooh, there's a navigable river here. Might as well go up and take a peek. Just a little peek. Yeah, I'm gonna save my gold for like fishing quay. And some other stuff. Or maybe I'm gonna save my gold to convert this to a city. That could be good. To convert a duelist. Because I could do a specialization of fishing town. You get +3 food and then send all the food to the capital, but I kind of want this to grow so we can get, at the very least, a cotton and eventually the colon. Ooh, a flood near the Abtubara River flooded near our city. A duelist did increase the yields there, but could in the future, and then these hexes will be very productive. Moreau will convert to a city-state soon. They gave us a gift. I think it's usually 50 gold, right? Yep, 50 gold. Excellent. And then Labia grew. Well, let's get the ivory to try to get some bonuses to wonder production going. Still don't see Charlemagne's capital. Okay, we'll move the scout out. We're getting too many hostile units here, causing trouble. Okay. Slinger. Gonna move our commander back. You can pack units into commanders now, like I just did. This commander has a slinger with it. Alright, we just got a little more scouting is all. Moreau Village, they're gonna be our friends soon. We can go into Napoleon's territory with our scout. Hopefully Athena has additional resources we can get for free. $293 gold. Is there anything I can buy? I'll buy the garden soon. I don't know, I need more military. Xerxes' quote-unquote attack seems to have petered off. I could even propose peace. I think that would make our cities a little happier. I'll propose peace after I kill his warrior. For that sweet experience. And I'm thinking we go south towards Champa. And then I can buy stuff next turn. %25 progress at this age. River Kaveri has flooded, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, I'm gonna unpack our slinger here, move the commander. Oh, the commander's out of range. Ah, it's fine. Go out, look for other trade routes. Okay, what do we do with our money? There's no point in sitting on it. Granary to expand a duelist is not a terrible idea. Grow you a little faster. Probably build it right there. Because I don't want to build over the floodplains. It's not a bad idea. We could build a garden near our capital right here on this river. 6 food. That's quite good. Actually, I probably replaced the farm, to be honest. This farm's not like the most impressive farm. I want to save the rivers as much as possible. I like that, and then I can get the camels. Yes. And I want our capital to grow. Okay, I'm gonna buy the garden. I'm gonna replace that farm. Oh, buy, purchase. And then I can get the camels. Our capital has camels, so we can slot in yet more resources. We unlock the civilization because the Aksumite luxuries are the envy of the world. Its residents simply refer to it as the center of the world, bright and shining. One need not step outside its limits. The world is here if one has silver. So you can get unlock certain civilizations in the X era by having accomplishing things like if you slot 8 resources into a city, it has to be like 8 resources in one city. You can get the Ming civilization as a choice in the next era. I don't know that I'm going to go for them, but good to have the option. Plus, we're making even more money now. And the city is going to grow quicker. So they're going to attack us. Fine. Warriors attacked. Another leader opposed your war. That's Xerxes. Okay, so you can spend influence to support and oppose a war. If he... so right now it's in his favor by 1. So I think he causes some unhappiness in our cities. Although our cities are still overall happy enough. And but it does reduce the time until the next celebration. And perhaps the bigger issue is he gains a combat buff, but we're 2 against 1. We should be just fine. Oh, the forest is oh, the forest. I don't even know this battle is worth it. Okay, I want to do my scout. I'll try to find him Miko. Napoleon has a tiny, like, land. Not the most impressive or productive land. He's sort of hemmed in thanks to Xerxes there. Gotta get that settlement. What do we want to build in the capital? I want to build that pyramids in 4 turns. What do we build in the meantime? We can build more dhows. Build another slinger. It's not a bad idea. We want to take the offensive towards Champa. So that way we can explore like some of these wreckages and stuff. Having a slinger as a backup unit is a pretty solid plan. How many turns until Moreau? 5 turns. I'm gonna work on establishing a trade route with Moreau. We can at least get the gypsum. Like, any resources we get is amazing. Slinger, then maybe I build a dhow or something like that. For naval supremacy. Our slinger can't attack because the forest is blocking it. He shouldn't be able to kill us. He's weakened too. Okay, we see his capital. He's got a settler, some extra warriors, 2 settlers staying there for no reason. And a ruins that he doesn't want. I'll take it. It's tempting to sign a peace treaty with him. Just to, but we could kill his unit next turn, gain that experience, and then sign the peace treaty. I'm a little greedy there. Get that promotion.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
All right. A lot happening here. We got a promotion on our commander, but first let's do our diplomatic action. Charlemagne, we can only accept. We don't have enough influence to support, so accept the military aid. We'll get a little gold. Oh, Hamiko, I would dearly love to... Oh, no, it's culture. You don't have to support that. I probably would have accepted anyway. Get a little more culture from her. Excellent. Choose a civic. Code of laws, right? Get that merchant, which does more trading, and it's also a little more money for us. And now we get a pantheon. But I'll do that in a second. Let's first... Killed off Xerxes. Wait, what? I should not have lost that warrior. I just assumed that we would have killed that warrior, the deity AI. Deity AI, man. Gonna take maneuver to move our army commander around quicker, but whatever. It's not a big deal. It's a minor thing. It just means our War of Xerxes is gonna last 1 turn longer. I should have like checked the preview. I'm just so confident. Let's build another Dao. Warriors we can just buy. Okay, pantheons. So when we build our altar on a particular tile, we can get a pantheon bonus. And a lot of the good ones are already taken by the AI, but we could do sacred waters because we have lots of navigable rivers and coasts. Make our cities super happy. Happiness could be a bit of a weakness for us. We can also get God of the Sea +1 production on fishing boats. We're gonna get a lot of fishing boats. But I don't know we need that production. Whereas the happiness, a little harder to get. Should not have lost that warrior. That was... It's just a warrior, though. Let's see if we can find Hamiko. She's got to be from the west somewhere. Warrior, we're just gonna, again, purchase. Oh, Charlemagne already destroyed Champa. Okay. Our scout should be safe to cross the river. And move our army commander up. Man, killing that last warrior is such a pain. Napoleon's friendly with us again. I am going to get these ruins right under Xerxes' nose. We can reclaim the stolen tribute or rebury the lord with dignity because we discovered that discontented subjects of a departed lord have disturbed his tomb. They haul out the riches buried with him and tribute stolen from their own chapped hands. Well, I do like the idea of culture. But let's build our settlement next. We've unlocked the next civilization, Chola. Have 3 settlements on cities with city centers adjacent to coastal tile. Cities only adjacent to lakes do not count. Excellent. We're gonna buy a fishing quay. Let's go towards the dye and the fish up there. And then we're gonna grow. There's the fish first. And then the dye and the jade up there. And then we're gonna start slotting jade in our capital as much as possible. Cities are still happy. I don't think we need the gold right now. I'll get the culture. Oh, Napoleon has built another city. Good. Maybe we're going to be able to trade with him. Okay, our new city, it did count as settled too close to another civilization's capital, but we have so many other buffs that he's still friendly with us. Excellent. Charlemagne destroyed Champa, that independent city. That's to be expected, but it does mean now our scout can explore. Another leader has supported our war. Ooh, thank you. Probably Napoleon. Okay, we have expanded in Aksum. We should get towards the wine. And I want more chicken farms on the floodplains. So we'll take 20 turns to expand. That is a long time. Narrative choice. New taxes on wine or outlaw drinking near the civic center for the hand that feeds. I'll deal with that in a moment. Low happiness. Ooh, Maste has low happiness. Oh, we could move the... If I notice that, I can move the dye there. It's because we're in the war. And low happiness would decrease the yields of the city. If it gets low enough, they'll rebel. Which is, of course, bad. Saw pit. It's just not very good. It's only +2 production, but I am getting ready to build the pyramids. I don't know. I want the saw pit. Altar is good. Or something that takes 1 turn. Because I could just buy the altar. I could put 1 turn. No. Well, you want to build this adjacent to wonders. I think I'm going to build the pyramids right here. Oh, I might have to build the pyramids up here. Because it has to be built next to a navigable river, if I recall correctly. We'll see. We'll see next turn. What do I build on the capital? I think I'll just, I'll hard build the altar. I'll put 1 turn into it. There are other things I can build with or buy with my money. That will be more valuable. And Classical Republic, we got another celebration. I'll take the +15% construction towards wonders, because I'm planning to do that soon. Ooh, do I want more gold or scouting? Do need a lot more scouting. Can't be too wrong to do the scouting. And I won't take the priesthood Over tool making. +1 productions. I think this is objectively weaker than priesthood. Okay, okay. It's just 8 gold a turn is still a lot. But I want that scouting. Okay. Excellent. We can see all Napoleon cities. Hopefully you can find Himiko soon. There's another city we found, Gathudia. Or at least we found one of their slingers. Oh, we met a new city state. Okay, that's, yep. Do that. And I'm gonna move our Dao down. Oh, his warrior is trying to escape. No, no, no. Got it. I think I'll load up our warrioring a duelist and try to find something to fight. Gain extra promotions. Now, outlaw drinking near the Civic Center on our capital for that extra production for the pyramids. Moreau should be our city in 2 turns, and then we can establish a trade route with them. It's not the best trade route, but it'll do. Okay, any... Oh, there is a cave down there that we can explore. Excellent. Could also start saving up money, and we should think about converting a duelist into a real city. Okay, we might maybe I'll play until turn 50. That seems smart.
He was the first to construct a wall, 80 miles in length, which was to separate the barbarians from the Romans.
Okay, another Civ, Napoleon built the Caracalla army. That's a military wonder. That's fine. You do that, buddy. I don't care about that. We are going to try for the pyramids, and there's only one place where you could possibly put it down, so let's do it. 9 turns. Is there any way we could buff it more? Maybe, if I get more gypsum. Oh, and let's talk to Xerxes. Let's see if he'll have peace. It'll fix my happiness problems. Don't particularly feel like fighting him anymore. I don't know that'll accomplish anything. Hostile galley still. Let's see, maybe our Dao can take care of it. We get a bonus for fighting on the coast. Technologies. Currency is real good. Increases resources. Villas are also real good for the influence. Capital has a lot of resources, but you can always have more. I think I'm okay on the influence. I don't even know like what other city-states I wanna grab. So let's do currency to really make our economy truly busted. Bronze working would be another good choice, except we don't need to worry too much about land-based military. Oh, I forgot to pack the slingering. That's fine. We probably need a slinger to guard our cities. Where is Himiko? Well, there's a friendly city near there. But Himiko might be attacking it, which would be very unfortunate. I go towards that cave. And then have a little money. I think I'll save it to buy. I might even upgrade a duelist to a city. Because this seems like a great site for a city. Don't know that I'm gonna propose anything else. Except, let's try to propose peace with Xerxes. I don't see the point in keeping this war going. He's not gonna give us a city, of course. Let's propose. He'll accept this deal. So we get 10 turns of guaranteed peace. And Napoleon and him can fight it out. And we get our happiness fixed. Napoleon probably likes us a little. Oh no, he supported our war and he likes us for it. Thank you, buddy. Yes. He is just our bestest friend, Napoleon. I don't... Even if we get towards the later ages, I wouldn't feel like fighting him. So no, look at mass state. Right now it's -2 happiness, but if we go to the next turn, it should fix itself. I lied. It did not fix itself. Did not fix itself. Xerxes has established a trade route. I do wish there was ability to ban an AI from trading with you. I don't want him to get all my delicious resources. That doesn't seem, well, good. But this is turn 50 and it's been almost an hour and 15 minutes, so it's a good stopping point. I will talk to everyone next time. Thank you for watching.